Hello everyone, my name is Winters and welcome back to this Let's Play series of Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. We are continuing on exactly from where we left off, and we're about to pick up our next order. And it is as follows. Hey man, it's me again and I need your help again. My street racer career is progressing nicely now that I've made some money from some internet videos. I am ready to tweak my beast a little. You know, when the lights go green and I really step on it, I feel that I have to work harder than before. By the way, the car doesn't feel as comfortable as it should. Do something about the interior and see if the engine needs a tune-up or something. See ya. Okay, so let's take that. So it sounds like we're going to have to do some interior stuff on this one. Now, I want to do the story mission order, which this one here is. This one and this one are bonus experience orders, and I don't want to do those yet, because we should get a lot of experience from the story mission order. Right. None of the parts are discovered. Let's put it on the test path, and who knows, we might... engine cannot start. Well, okay, that's not going to happen, so we'll bring it over to lifter A, and we'll put it up. Right, let's do some diagnosing electronics. See if we can identify some parts that need replacing. Okay, electrics are all middling condition. I can see already that the exhaust manifold there definitely needs some work. Let's do a compression test next. And actually those ignition coils look like they need to be replaced as well. Piston with conrod, right, I am glad that I done that test, because that means I know now I have to strip the car down. Next up, OBD scanner. It does have one, sweet. Let's see what this brings back for us. Ooh, yeah, okay, spark plugs, ignition coils, we knew about those. More spark plugs. Okay, so we have to go, we definitely have to strip the whole engine down. Fuel pressure test, let's see what that's like. We'll get an idea of the fuel pump, possibly the fuel filter will be included in that as well, would it? Fuel rail needs replacing, fuel pump is fine, fuel filter is fine. Okay. Let's get to stripping. Yeah, look at that manifold. That does not look good at all. Yep, definitely needed replacing. Right, let's get these ignition coils out. And then we'll get the spark plugs out. So basically we're going to have to strip the entire engine. And we could pull the engine out, but I don't think there's any point, since we're not going to have to replace the block. Oh, look at the camshafts. Camshafts are in a bad way. Okay, next up, timing. Let's get the belts off. Crankshaft pulley out. Water pump. Get that idler roller off. Now the timing cover should come off next. Okay, let's see what the timing belt itself is like. It's in average condition. It's not too bad. Alright, camshaft. They need to be replaced, both of them. Alright, throttle looks like it's in a bad way. Intake manifold. Fuel rail, we know that that has to be replaced. What's this? Power steering pump. That can stay on, I think. Okay. So these are the two pistons that need to come out. Right. I'm going to take off that starter. Just in case we have to go near the gearbox, which we might have to. Right, let's get the car up to the highest level. Alright, this exhaust section can come off. We need to get the sump off next. Oh, I forgot to drain the oil. Ah, crud. Oh well. First time that's happened in a long time. What was the other one? It was this one over here, wasn't it? I think this was the other piston. Okay. Take a look at these parts, see how they're all holding up. If anything turns red, we know it needs to be replaced. Ooh, look at that. Power steering rack. Sorry, not power steering. Power steering rack. Oh, drive shaft. Drive shaft there. Let's take a look at the rest of this stuff. Get a look at the wheel bearing, the hub. Okay, everything's looking fairly okay there, but we do need to get at the steering rack. Okay, that end link needs to come off. Once the cross member needs to be done. What's this sway bar like? That needs to be done. Wow, this is a lot. Okay, wheel bearing on this side is okay. Right. Outer tie rod and inner tie rod. Inner needs to be done. Right. Okay. Let's get the wheel off. Since we have it up now, we may as well strip down this far. Oh my. Alright, brake calipers and cylinders okay, brake pads are okay, brake disc ventilator is okay, drive shaft C. And outer tie rod, inner tie rod, the end linkage. Now we'll do this side. Actually, I don't need to strip down to the brakes at all, actually. I just realized that. Okay, this outer tie rod and inner tie rod definitely needs to be done. And the sway bar. Drive shaft, that needs to come out. Steering rack, that needs to come out. How are we doing on parts identified? Let's start marking this stuff off. And we'll see how much more is left to be discovered. Looks like we might have everything. Of course, I probably spoke too soon now. Yep, I did speak too soon. Right, I wonder, would it be on the back? Or maybe the gearbox. Could be in the gearbox. Oh yeah, that gearbox is in a bad way. Clutch release bearing in a bad way. The pressure plate is definitely needs replacing. I think the clutch... I don't know, let's see what the percentage is. Oh no, the clutch is fine. Flywheel is bad though. Okay. Let's get those pistons out. And then we'll start putting it back together. And that is everything identified. Sweet. Okay, pistons. Yeah, it was these ones. And this bad boy. Excuse me. Okay, let's start buying stuff. So, piston with Conrad, I think it is. So 2 of those. I think the compression rings were okay. We need a flywheel. We need clutch pressure plate and a release bearing. It was a Gearbox i4, wasn't it? Gearbox i4 C D E. This is the one. Drive axle C. 2 of those. End link. Crap, I don't know which ones they were. I'm gonna go with these. It's not gonna break the bank, even if I'm wrong. Steering rack. Front drive axle. Crap, I actually do not know which one it is that I need. And it's a drive shaft, isn't it? I wonder, is this the one here, just a plain up drive shaft? I'm gonna take a gamble and say that it is. What else was there? Sway bar. I think this is the one. Oh, ignition coils. 4 of those. Not 5. Spark plugs. 4 of those. Let's go with that, and we'll see how we get on. Piston with Conrad. Okay, engine head. Oh, camshafts. Plain up camshafts. Camshafts. 2 of those. And the fuel rail. I forgot about the fuel rail. Alright, it's fuel rail DI. Fuel rail DI. Fuel rail. Here it is. Oh, that's pricey. Alright, we'll swing around this side and get a new one of those in. Intake manifold, that was fine. What else? Oh, the throttle i4. Yeah, cam gear needs to be done as well. Oh no. Wait a minute. They're not on the list, so I'm going to take that one off again. I'm putting the original back on. Alright, let's get the crankshaft pulley on. Idler roller A. Water pump is next. And now we get the belts on. Belt tensioner, mustn't forget that. And the last belt on there. Right. Alright, next, spark plugs. All new spark plugs across the board. And with that then comes ignition coils. Right, let's get the throttle I4 and front exhaust section. Throttle I4. Throttle, no hashtag. Throttle I4. There it is. And front exhaust section. Front exhaust pipe. Front exhaust section. There we go. Right, let's get the car up. And we'll start putting the bottom end back together. Alright, brake disc ventilation. That wasn't a new one. Whoa! If it doesn't need new pads, don't put them on. The originals will do, because we don't get paid extra. The same with the caliber and the cylinder. Oh, we need to get... right, let's move into the engine bay here. Alright, rod cap back on. And where's the other one? There it is there. Get the sump back in place. Okay, next, let's start working on the gearbox. I think the clutch plate was fine, yeah. Pressure plate is definitely new. And the release bearing, that's new. And the gearbox itself is new as well. Alright, now drive shaft. Just a plain old drive shaft. Sweet, I got lucky there with that. Drive axle C, get a new one of those. Let's get the steering rack in. And sway bar. Oh, inner and outer tie rods, forgot about those. Oh, they were sway end links A, right. Okay. Let's buy the missing parts. Sway end link A, 2 of those. Tie rods, inner and outer. Inner, we need 2 of those. Outer, we need 2 of those. That should do for now. Sorry about that, folks. I completely forgot to put my phone on silent before recording. Sway end link A. And now the wheel can go back on. And I think that's everything this side, so now we can move over here. Get the front end link in place here. And then the wheel should... what am I missing? Oh, inner and outer tie rods, of course. Now the wheel should go on. Alright. I think we're looking good. got the exhaust on. Yeah, okay, so now we can bring the car down again. Actually, we can get it down on the lowest level. Alright. The exhaust manifold is what I'm missing next now. It's just plain up exhaust manifold. Although, look, it's not highlighted. Oh, it is highlighted. I just couldn't see it. Right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to stop things like that getting in the way. So we're going to mark off or unmark the items that are done, and that way we can see what is left to be done. And if my eyes do not deceive me, it looks like it's just two items. The exhaust manifold and the throttle. Throttle is we already have. Manifold. Exhaust manifold. There we go. Okay, manifold cover. Throttle. Starter. And I think that's it. Mustn't forget to put oil into the engine. It should be filled up any second now. There it is. And that should be everything. It sure is. That is the whole job done. Wonderful. Okay. Now, have I forgotten anything? Yay, I haven't. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Wunderbar. Right, we're going to leave it there for now. We're going to move on to probably this one in our next episode. So thanks a million for watching, folks. I hope you all enjoyed this one. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. That really would mean an awful lot and help me out hugely. My name is Winters, and I'll see you next time. So until then, take care.